What is up, JDs and Littlemen? It is another day. It's another day and we're hitting arms. I don't really have much to talk about today. I didn't really think about it too hard. A day with an unfortunate news, but we're gonna try not to let it affect the lift. Try to make it the best that we can. It's arm day, so there's worse days to have. We're gonna get in there and hit them hard, because that's the only thing you can do after a bad day's. As per usual, keep it a plan. Don't let it change your plan. Sometimes it will, but I mean, not today. Not to me. Nothing's going to stop me from hitting arms as hard as possible. I had tons of food this morning. Tons of food, and it should. Had a sneeze coming on. Tons of food, tons of carbs, tons of protein, tons of everything. I only have like 1,000 calories left for the day, and I still have another meal, so it's a light meal. Hit 200 pounds yesterday on the scale. I am damn happy with that, for sure. I'm aiming for 210, 220 before I cut. I'm getting pretty soft, I will say. I am getting pretty soft. Not soft enough to the point where I want to end my cut, but I can definitely tell my midsection's definition has gone down significantly. I'm not quite as defined in the midsection, which is fine with me. I'm not too worried about it. I know it's, midsummer, but I'm not too worried about having abs. I don't really care. I'm just trying to bulk up. I might have to end the bulk sooner than I'd wish, though, just for the simple fact that I am getting pretty soft. Either that or tone it down, because yesterday I think it was 800 or so over my calorie goal, which wasn't really too much of a problem for me a couple weeks ago, but I'm pretty far into the bulk, and that's a little bit high for me. I don't really want to be into the 4,000 calorie range, which I was sitting right around 4,100 calories for the day, which that doesn't include anything I drank, if that tells you anything. So I had a lot of food, and I felt great, slept good, but that's just too much. I don't want to put on weight too quick. There's really no point in getting that soft. You're just putting on fat at that point. And there's only so much muscle you can put on in a week or a month. But, yeah. I'm feeling good. If I'm feeling good enough, maybe I'll throw in a couple sets in the video and throw in the pump video. The lighting in this room is, I don't know, it makes me look weird. I've been in this mirror room several times, and I'm just not a fan of the lighting in this room that's at this gym. So I'm not really too sure if I'm gonna do any pump checks at the lighting room at this gym, but you know, I'll get some in eventually. But I'm just now pulling in, so I'm going to get after it. All right. I recorded my last set, but it didn't do any of the audio. So I'm gonna record my top set again. Hopefully I get some audio. Because that last set sounded like poo. This one's gonna be a little bit harder. I'm doing an extra set, so we'll see how that goes. Okay. Oh. That felt good. That felt really good. I gotta move on to probably triceps. All right. We're at the tricep machine. Another top set. I think that's what I'm probably gonna do is start recording just my top sets. See how it feels. All right. Pretty nutty arm day, if I don't say myself. Let's see, we're doing pretty good here. Let's check out the pump. Oh, all right. I'd say we're pretty good. I'm gonna hit shoulders and get out of here. All right. Post-lift interview. How was the pump today, Steve?
Oh, the pump was really good. How was your pump?
My pump was pretty good, Steve.
That's good.
That's good. How are we doing on this fine evening?
We're doing pretty good. How you doing on this evening?
Pretty good. This is Steve.
Hello, everyone.
This is my gym grandpa.
Yeah. A strong gym grandpa.
Yeah, Steve. You got any new clothes to show off, Steve?
Well, I have this nice Nike top and my new Nike hat. And my blingin' new earrings.
Your blingin' new earrings? Where'd you get those?
I got them at the jeweler.
Well, did you do your cardio today, Steve?
I did. I played a lot of basketball.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
And a lot of walking on the track.
Yeah? Yeah, well, there you go. That's all you need to do, huh?
That's right.
What'd you hit today?
Well, I did chest and back.
There you go. I did arms. It was pretty good.
I'm trying to think what else to say.
You have anything else to say, Steve? What have you learned?
I learned that if you keep active, you'll live a long time. And
There
that's
you
my
go.
motto.
There you go, folks.
And also one more thing, 6'7".
Well, we made it. We made it to the vehicle. And we had the interview with Steve there. I'm not sure if I will include that in this or if I'm going to make that to like a short form content type of thing, but I'm sure you guys will see a little bit of Steve more and more from me filming in the gym. But all in all, that was a pretty good lift considering. I had some unfortunate news this morning, but we turned it into a good lift, which is a good thing. Just, there's some things in your life that just it gives you a little bit of perspective, you know. Whether or not you are struggling with something that's a family matter or, you know, the loss of a loved one, you really gain some perspective from it. And not that it's a good thing. It's, you know, some situations are horrible, but you grow from it, and it turns you into the person that you're supposed to become. Whether or not you believe in, God's plan, I truly believe that everybody has, a path that they're on, and whether you believe that or not, that's entirely up to you. I don't discriminate, but some things just happen for a reason, and I truly believe that. I don't know what I would do if I did not believe that. But hey, sometimes things happen, and you just got to push through it. Get in the gym, stay motivated. But of course, you got to give yourself time to grieve. Bottling up those feelings never did anybody good. And it can really bite you in the butt in the long run if you're holding stuff in. I'm not too great at that personally, but I don't really have that problem. I'm pretty chill most of the time, I think. I used to be way different. I used to have some pretty bad anger problems. I used to say some things on the internet that should not be said, just to people, and I'm sure there's still remnants of it out there, of me just being a not kind person. And there's nothing I can do about that other than be straightforward about it. I'm just trying to get by. Just trying to, compete in my future. Get my pro card. I don't really some people think that you should not state your goals, and talk about it a lot, but talk about it, because that gives you. I saw a reel today about Sam talking about talking about your plans and just talking about your plans gives you a dopamine rush, and that like gives you a high just even talking about it. But I see it as a job that's not finished. My job's not finished yet, and I got plans. So we'll see what happens. I weighed in at just about 201 today at the gym. A little bit higher than yesterday, but it's also a little bit higher than the day before. I woke up, I weighed myself in the morning at about 196. So, I'm somewhere between 195 and 198 probably. Body weight flat without water. Smashed my calorie intake yesterday by at least 1,000. So that doesn't help. Well, I mean, it does help considering I'm trying to put on weight, but it doesn't make your measurements any more accurate. That's for sure. But you'll have that. I'm just glad that I was able to make it in the gym today. It's just, like I said, some things just really, it puts it into perspective. I'm very fortunate to be able to make it into the gym every day, and I'm very fortunate to have a gym to make it to. It's just everything is taken for granted, and I'm just, I'd like to slow down and just appreciate the things in my life. That's really what it's all about. People are too rushed and in a hurry to get on with their lives. They don't slow down and take a look around them and appreciate things. They're too much in a hurry to get on with their lives. They don't slow down and live it. And I'm not trying to be like that. I'm trying to do what I want. You're not supposed to work 90% of your life. That is bullshit. You are brainwashed to think that working every single day of your life is normal. That's not the point of life. And working 5 days a week, that's fine. But working, 60 to 80 hour weeks just to get by I'm not doing that. I'd rather be broke and on the street than conform to society's way of having a life. Because that's not a life that anybody should be living, in my opinion. Like, chase your dreams before you settle down. Like, why are we in such a hurry to get on with our lives? You're only on this earth for so long. It's just ridiculous to me. I don't understand it. And if you're working 60-hour weeks or whatever, I don't have a problem with you. I'm just saying, is that what you want to do? Is that really what you want to be doing? Just to provide for your family? I mean, do what you want, but I won't be doing it. I won't be doing it. I'd rather live homeless outside of a gym than, sit in an office or, do hard labor for, 10, 12-hour days. No, not me. I'm not doing that. Not that I couldn't, and it's not that I don't have the work ethic to do it. It's just not a life worth living, in my opinion. Now, you can have a different opinion, but I guarantee you're not having fun working 12-hour days and doing nothing else. The money is great, but what's money if you don't have time to enjoy life and then, spend it? But hey, what do I know? I'm just a kid. I'm just trying to get by myself, so. just trying to live a life worth living, and people are going to hate on you for it. Yeah, you're going to have people that are going to hate on you for trying to live a life worth living, because that's not normal. You know, you're brainwashed to think that you need to work 40 hours a week for the rest of your life. And, the age of retirement just keeps going up. So in reality, the newer generation, my generation, there's a good chance that we will have to work until we die, at least the majority of us. And, prices are going up. That's just what happens. I'm not saying you can't live off of a low income. I'm just saying it's getting harder. And maybe that's my problem of thinking. Maybe I have a problem. But that's just how it works. That's how the world goes around. And, if everybody thought like me, then maybe the world would be a better place. Maybe it wouldn't. It's a shame that people just rush into college, rush into a job, and then they're not happy. They end up doing a job that they hate and then getting into a situation that they can't escape from, all because society told them, you need to get a job, you need to get a house, you need to make a family. Why? Why are we 20 years old worrying about things that you need to worry about when you're 25? Take a couple of years and enjoy your life. Figure out what you want to do and then do it. If you have no idea what you want to do, why are we going to college and paying for something that, is going to get us into something that we're not going to like for the rest of our life? It's just beyond me. But like I said, what do I know? I'm just going to go home and eat some food. And I'm going to chase my dream. And you can just not chase yours. That's fine with me. It's not going to affect me at all. So, but my dreams are sitting inside my fridge right now. So, I'm going to go eat that. And I'll see you in the next one.